welcome to another edition of After the Whistle, Wednesday, January 28th. It's cold out there, folks. Hope y'all be bundling up when you go outside. And all them people that was out there doing that snow challenge, jumping in the snow with your shirts off, y'all was wild. Very wild.
I did not see that.
I saw a few people doing that. Saw a few kids doing that. Well, y'all don't get sick.
All right. All right.
This was Sunday night too, when the snow was coming down real hard. So yeah, I'm too old for all that. It was getting on Alvin too. Alvin jumped in the snow after the Pats game. They said he had the old man jump. Barely got off got like 2 centimeters off the ground.
I had my own little issues after the Pats game when it snowed. I got to the house and I couldn't eat 3 feet of snow, bro.
You got a hill you got to go up too.
It was interesting. But
yeah.
It's just the price you pay being from the Northeast, man.
Yeah.
Shoveling is a thing. Other regions, y'all got to deal with the heat and car washing.
We got to shovel.
That's
why Steven out here hurt his back. He texted me earlier. He blew out his back. He had to shovel out 2 cars.
You got to work on them legs, man. Legs and lower back workouts. Come to the Y with us, man. Yeah. We talk about that, doing legs and lower back workouts, because when we do deal with that stuff, our backs be sore too. But luckily enough, we just prepare ourselves a little bit. That's all.
Yeah.
So everybody, as you get older, you want to focus on legs and your lower back. Everything else looks good, but you want to be able to stand for a long time.
Facts. I was telling my mom, I was like, this is the types, after I shoveled, I was like, man, these are the type of moments I wish I had a girlfriend.
What you mean? All you do is get in the way?
Get a massage.
I thought you was thinking about for some help.
No,
I'm like, what?
Just get a massage and something, because, man, was I hurting. But then reality hits and you just remember the headaches that come with having a girlfriend.
Because massages come with a lot of conversation. And sometimes you just want your back to be rubbed. You're not trying to have a whole out therapy session.
It turned into a therapy session. They'll turn into interrogation. They'll turn into a whole lot of things, and it just be like, man. Then you just sitting there telling yourself, why did I do this to myself? Why did I even ask this? But
massage gun.
Shoot, I made it a Sunday service. Man, it's been a while.
Are they playing this weekend?
They playing this weekend.
If the snow's not bad, I'm finally gonna make my way.
They playing, but it was actually a good run. Me, who was on my? Me, Phil, Marnell.
Okay, Marnell showed up.
He pulled up. Was Johnny? He went to St. Mary's.
Yep, Johnny. Yep.
Him, and then who in the world was our fifth? Anyways, we had a good run. We racked off some wins.
That's dope.
Marnell was out there killing.
As she should be.
I'm not even talking about offense. She was locking dudes up on Sunday. They thought she was food, but they ain't know. I was sitting there like, they don't know. they don't know. Yeah. But yeah, she was hooping. We was all hooping. But I got a question though.
What's up?
Stevie was here. I asked him. Right? Yeah. So if I
know ref though.
I know, but you know basketball.
Yeah.
But if we trap somebody at half court, right?
Yeah.
And they pick up their dribble.
Yeah.
And they don't pass the ball. They don't get rid of it. No matter how much you pivot, that's 5 seconds, right?
Yeah, but y'all calling 5 seconds and pick up?
No. We was having a discussion after because this person was like complaining about fouling and stuff. But because I said in a real game it would have been 5 seconds. It would have been a turnover. They were trying to say no because I moved my pivot. I was like, but you picked up your dribble.
All right. So when I was in school, I don't know if the rules have changed. Right. But when I was in college, the 5 second rule was I know in D1 they got rid of 5 seconds, right?
No, I think they still have it.
They still have it?
Yeah, they still have it.
No, is it the 10 second count?
They still have it.
Backcourt? They got rid of something, I feel like. I thought it was 5 seconds on the ball. But when I was in school, it was 5 seconds when you first got possession. Once you put it down, you get 5 more seconds. Once you pick it up, You get 5 more seconds.
Right.
So you really get 15 seconds depending on holding it and putting it down and holding it again. But once you pick your dribble up, it's 5 seconds.
It's 5 seconds, right.
Also, too, I don't think a lot of people understand the backcourt rule as well.
Yeah.
All 3 have to come over.
Yeah, if the ball's still in the front
ball's
court.
still in the back court, you can bring both your feet back over there.
Yeah.
Like if one foot's over there, you can step back. Like people gotta understand all 3. Both your feet in the basketball have to go over back court for that call to be in effect.
Yeah. We was having a discussion about it. It was like, I'm just like, because we was just like, it would have been 5 seconds. Pick up your dribble.
But they do change rules.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they might have changed
The only rule that I know
anything.
that changed, it's like they got rid of the 1-and-1. That's the only rule.
They got rid of that?
And, MIA and stuff. It's
For what,
Yeah,
though?
I don't know. It's so when I be doing the play calling, because the prep schools and stuff, it's still 7. Once you get to 7 fouls, it's 1-and-1, and then 10 is double bonus. But MIA, it's 5 fouls and it's no 1-and-1. You're shooting 2 free throws.
Please help me understand that. And you're trying to elevate public high school sports. How?
Yeah, I don't know.
We already said it was watered down, and now you just kind of just.
Yeah, I like that. I like that 7, 1-and-1.
I like just basketball being basketball, and people who don't play basketball changing basketball. I don't understand that.
Yeah, me either.
Could somebody justify it? I know the justification is going to be even dumber than the decision.
Yeah.
But I would just like to hear it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because you got the elite players in schools, they're still doing that in prep school. Yes, people, prep school basketball, unfortunately, is a little more elite. You might have elite players coming out of public high school, but the competition and system itself, the prep school is just elite. Yeah. So, like, if they're doing that there and they're keeping basketball traditional on how it should be, why are you people down here doing that? They can't even get football playoffs right, and you over here trying to mess with basketball.
All right, yeah. I didn't like that change because it changed. How to change after 2021 or 2022 after you guys stopped coaching. It's like probably the year after.
Also, too, if any of you MIA people see me out with Mukala, feel free to pull me aside, debate me. I want to hear these stupid decisions some of y'all are making. Or don't even pull me aside. Just say what you got to say to me in front of everybody so we can have a clear debate and I can show you how stupid some of the stuff y'all do are.
Some of these rules are.
Because you understand, we're in front of a mic and cameras every week. We have to speak very confidently and logically about these topics. Y'all just do what y'all want and hide behind things. Make it make sense to me.
Yeah, I think they should change the times too. It's like 8-minute quarters. It'd be 10-minute quarters.
I mean,
it's 40 minutes, right? Basketball's a 40-minute game. Why pay 36 minutes?
Because these people don't want to spend no extra time there. That's why I say just get volunteers and people who actually want to be there. You got to do Corey check, cool. But get people who actually don't mind being there. So it can actually be an enjoyable experience for everybody. Not feeling like as soon as the game's over, you're being rushed out and pushed out and it's just like, what are we doing here?
I said 36. It's 32, actually. It's 32 minutes.
I wasn't paying. I wasn't knocking your math.
Oh, yeah, I had to.
your math expertise.
Hold up, that's wrong. But I was like, basketball's a 40-minute game. Why are you playing 32 minutes? Come on, man. All right. Oh, man. And also, I think we talked about that last week.
What's up?
We talked about the middle school thing last week, about the running clock and feeling like they won't get it. We already talked about that, yeah. I was going to bring it up again, but we talked about that already.
Yeah, just get people who want to be there. That's all.
No running clock. What are you doing?
And then it's like, I would say just get some volunteers so you know they actually want to be there. Yeah. When you got stipends and all that, you got people that are just trying to get quick money that don't want to be there. And it's like, come on, man. Like, how old are you? Like,
Right. Well, you know who gonna be in the Super Bowl and who not? The Pats and the Broncos, and the Pats are heading to the Super Bowl because the Pats just wanted it a little bit more than the Broncos. And also, I'm glad the Pats won because I'm not a big fan of Sean Payton. This dude's too arrogant. He was already guaranteeing a win prior to the game, and he was acting like Jared Stidham was like the second coming of Steve Young or something like that. And,
does he not know that this whole region knows who Jared Stidham is? Granted, he's not an awful quarterback. We just know he wasn't going to beat us. And I felt like the Pats played that way.
Yeah.
Because we're conditioned for every weather.
Right.
Like these northeastern teams, we're conditioned to play in any weather. Granted, they're in Denver, Colorado. They can't even play at home.
Yeah.
You can't even perform at home.
I feel like this probably would have been a shutout. That first touchdown, the Broncos got, it was just legit miscommunication that they took advantage of. But that was it. That was the only big play that they had in that whole game, a miscommunication on the defense. And
did you think at one point in this game that Denver was going to win?
No. I knew they wasn't gonna win after they ain't kicked the field goal when they had the chance, and that's the arrogance of their head coach right there, trying to go for it on fourth down, and you knew there was gonna be bad weather showing up in the second half of this game. You knew he watched the weather report, and you gotta take them points while the field is clear.
I thought the backup is a game manager to the best of his ability.
Yeah,
you got this man trying to do things like he Bo Nix.
And you know how I feel about Bo Nix.
yeah, we know. But he got him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm just like, I just nobody believed in this game.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, I think this also says a lot more about the Patriots' defense, because people keep talking about all these other teams' defense, but these dudes, I mean, just look at the stats in this postseason.
Also, too, I'm just glad that we won this game, because I felt like, even though Tom Brady beats the elite quarterbacks in the playoffs and stuff, he would have lost his game. Because he loses the bumps.
Yeah, he does. no idea why.
So it's just like, I'm just glad we're showing that we could win tough games, you know what I mean, blowouts. Actually, no, these games been all tough.
They're all
but like seasonal-wise, we can win every game, every type of game, and it shows a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and the Pats, they turned it over a lot the first two games. Not a lot, but they turned it a significant amount of time. This one, they didn't. No turnovers. The turnovers they did force is what led to the touchdown, which was much needed at that point, just because they needed to get some type of momentum, and they took advantage of everything else. And they ran that ball. They ran that ball and used up a lot of clock. So, hey man, this is last year we was wondering if they was going to come show up to this season and go win 7 or 8 games. You go from 4 wins back-to-back years, and now you're 1 win away from bringing the Super Bowl championship. This might be one of the bigger turnarounds in NFL history that I could think of from a team.
Yeah.
Because maybe the last one, maybe the Rams, the '99 Rams. I don't remember the year, their record the year before, but.
You're like a football almanac.
Yeah.
I can't even think that far back. and remember how bad they were before that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a good turnaround, though.
Yeah.
Definitely a great turnaround.
Yeah. But just got to protect our quarterback a little bit better. Got sacked 5 times, but nothing too crazy. Got a nice, tough team coming in for Super Bowl 60.
As the stakes get higher, you got to pay more attention to detail and just be a little tighter.
Yeah. And some of those sacks, though, I think some of those sacks, I especially in the second half, I feel like it was just like, if you don't got it, just take the sack, because it's like, they're not going to score.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
There's that. And also, they became the first team in NFL history to go undefeated on the road for an entire season. 9-0 on the road this year, which...
That's a championship caliber team right there, man.
Yeah. The championship teams is how you do on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 49ers had a 20-something game road winning streak when they had, in their heyday when they was winning them Super Bowls.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah. All right, and the NFC, Patriots will be going up against Seattle. So 10 years ago, these two teams met. They're going to meet again, but this was a good game. This was a very good game. But throughout this NFL postseason, there were a lot of good games. I think the only game that was a blowout was the 49ers and the Seahawks game. Yeah. That's because the 49ers, yeah. They was showing up in there. They don't know who was going to play. Yeah, it was a Band-Aid and all that. But Sam Darnold, he's going to a Super Bowl.
And the Seahawks, just as a team, were just way more efficient than the Rams.
Especially in the red zone. The Rams had that chance to take the lead they were in the red zone. You're down to 31-27. You got to get touchdowns on that one. You got to get touchdowns.
And I was looking at their 13 efficiency. I mean, 13 third down efficiency. You know, Seahawks going 7 for 13, and the Rams go 1 for 8. You not being able to continue drives is tough.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of rely on home run plays, and hopefully, you know, running back, could break out in a huge game. But as you see, they don't really run the ball as much as they should because they have a great quarterback they can rely on. But in the playoffs, you got to do better play calls.
Especially against a team that's not that dominant against the run. It's not that good at stopping the run. And then the biggest play of this game was the muff punt. That decided the game right there. Because I don't know what the return man was thinking, but you're already falling back. You're not in good position. Just let it bounce. But he was trying to be a hero, son. He had no chance of a return. You're falling backwards. Like at that point, you just let the ball bounce. This is the playoffs. You can't give teams short fields. And I think a play after they scored, and that score was the one that gave them the lead. That's
when IQ comes into play, and at those moments, you got to think before you act.
Right. On the road too. On the road, because any little thing on the road that's gonna give the home teams any type of momentum is gone. But yeah, man.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. This dude, man, he's had like 3 different careers.
You seen the Ghostbuster meme?
Yeah. This dude, he went from a starting quarterback to a backup quarterback to a journeyman to back to a starting quarterback to an all-pro. Now he's heading to the Super Bowl. Wild.
I mean, when somebody's given more than one opportunity, they show what they can actually do in different settings, because football is one of the sports. It's like if you don't do well your first go around, good luck even getting the second opportunity. Let alone this man getting 3 or 4 of them.
Right.
So he must be a great locker room guy.
Great, right.
That's all I can think of.
And I guess those years of being a backup probably paid dividend, because I think he was San Francisco, Carolina, Vikings, where he almost had a chance to get a big payday, and then playoff came and he screwed it up, and now he's probably gonna get another payday, a big payday after this season, no matter the results of this Super Bowl. So, hey man, congratulations to you, because you could have been out the league. It looked like he was going to be out the league, but hey man, you got to give props to that. But now he got to play the Patriots, and his history with the Patriots has not been the best. If y'all don't know, just go to NFL Films or the NFL YouTube channel. They got some of his old games against them.
We just need history to repeat itself. That's all we need, brother. That's all we need.
And the thing is, he can revert back to being the questionable quarterback that people just like, huh? Like how is he the 3rd pick overall? Because he showed those moments the last month of the season where he just wasn't good. He wasn't playing good, but they were winning games because their defense was making plays. But I like this matchup right here, because especially with Christian Gonzalez and Jackson Smith-Jigba, that's going to be the biggest matchup of this game, because those two, I think they played each other in college at the Rose Bowl when Ohio State and Oregon played, so that's a little history there. But this a lot of people are already talking about this. This isn't going to be a fun Super Bowl, or the Seahawks are going to be the runaway favorites for it, and it's just like, okay, this got the recipe of that first Patriots Super Bowl run written all over it.
I mean, people just don't like Patriots Nation, which is understandable, but we back.
We back, and
they tried to kick us when we were down. We back.
If they win this Super Bowl, if they win the Super Bowl in 2 weeks, you thought they were obnoxious before. They might bring it times 10 the way they're gonna be obnoxious, because man.
If we win the Super Bowl, I will be at this parade.
Yeah, I think I'll be at the parade too.
And I'll be in a certain shape. So, all the kids I train, pay me no mind that day.
Yeah,
I'll be getting right.
Yeah, I might try to hop on one of them news things. Bring my badge, cause
Yeah, bring my ID.
yeah, for real.
I'll be at the bar.
But I mean, if it's anything like that last parade, when they won it, the last time they won it,
I've only been to one parade, bro.
I mean-
I think it was the first one. I think it was the first one, either the first one or the second one.
I've been to two. I went to the second one, and I went to the 28-3 one.
It might have been the second one because I felt like the first one was my sophomore year, I think, and I was in school with like 3 people in my class.
Oh,
So I think I was the second. It was the first or second one I went to.
yeah, I was at that Panthers one.
I was old enough to deal with a chick that could drive, so we got to figure out that because she drove us.
Yeah. I was over there squished in City Hall Plaza, man. Them folks was wild. Come back, shoes all dirty, got beer all
It
over
was
my
cold.
legs.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was cold.
Yeah, it was. All right, we move on. Other NFL news. Bill Belichick got snubbed for the Hall of Fame. And it's kind of like, really?
Like, come on.
Like, all right, we know everybody, a lot of people dislike this guy, but to say that he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, and because Bill Polian was like, he got to wait because of Spygate and Deflategate or whatever, like encouraging the voters to not vote for him because of that. Like,
I don't think Belichick cares.
He don't, but it puts a stain on or it messes up the whole reputation for your committee.
There's always, no matter how well you do in life, if you're a certain type of person that doesn't like kiss ass or doesn't treat people the way they want you to treat them, they're always going to try to find a moment where they can try to stick it to you.
Right.
In their mind. This is just them trying to stick it to Belichick.
Right,
he don't care. He got rings. He got jewelry. He got a young lady that he's dealing with. Like, he ain't worried about you old geezers that's just gonna be just around as long as he will be.
Right.
Or you might not even wake up tomorrow. So like, he ain't stressing them old geezers, bro.
Nah, facts. But I thought baseball Hall of Fame was trash because the baseball Hall of Fame voters they completely put their feelings in the votes.
Remember,
This one is.
I said this one day. I feel if you're born before 1980, you have the craziest level of petty that we just don't understand. As you see, Moo, we don't understand this because their level of petty is just like, it's like. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, put your skirt down, my man. Like, it ain't that serious.
Right.
Like, what is this doing to you personally?
Right. You're gonna be remembered as, I was one of the guys that voted to not have Belichick become first ballot Hall of Famer. Like
It's not like the Hall of Fame is a house of bricks and you got to take your name and move that brick and put his brick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why people's personal feelings and why adults over the age of 60 can't just be emotionally responsible.
Right. Right. And then people be like, well, look at his last couple years in the league. It's like, yeah, the Hall of Fame is not indicating, the Hall of Fame votes is not what you did the last stretch. It's your whole entire coaching career, what you've done in that. He's the winningest coach.
Who else got 6 Super Bowls?
6 as a head coach, 2 as an assistant.
He got 8 Super Bowls.
8 Super Bowl. I think he got 12 appearances in the Super Bowl.
I mean, we're just wasting breath. In all reality, like, everybody and mama know he should be in the Hall of Fame. It's not that serious. Like, so what? Tom Brady went somewhere and won a championship. So what? The Pats are in the Super Bowl right now. Yeah, granted, great franchise.
Right.
Pats are a great franchise, but the man that started this evil empire is at North Carolina.
Right. Like, come on now.
Give the man his damn jacket.
Yeah, right.
It's a damn jacket and a little plaque.
That's about it. Oh man, them Hall of Fame voters, I tell you, man, them Hall of Fame voters, they special. They are special.
Put some lotion on them chapped legs. Got skin flying everywhere.
They should have put him in the Hall of Fame just for the fact him coming out that girl's house with his shirt off at that one time. That should have put him in the Hall of Fame right
That was
there.
probably a Hall of Fame performance.
Right. Come on now. In the cold, too.
Legendary.
Came out there in the cold. too. Like, come on now. What other head coach you know?
He performs under any circumstance.
What other head coach you know is pulling a young thing and popping up and showing up on her ring cam shirtless?
He did it on purpose. So everybody still got it. When you old, you can do stuff like that.
Oh man, he should come out with a promo and just tell them they all hate us because he got a little young thing with him. That's what he should do.
He could.
Kind of WWE promo. It's like
he y'all mad because y'all need icy hot. To warm your joints up.
He said, my boo pill kicking. While y'all out there checking.
Yeah, facts. What you got next, bro?
Man, there's some hirings in the NFL, new coaches, new places. Well, first off, the Bills have promoted offensive coordinator Joe Brady to their head coaching. That was announced today.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got a young coordinator, fairly young coordinator. He's been around a little bit.
All right.
Some things. So Allen's familiar with him in the offense. So should be smart move, but it's still going to be the same old Bills.
We just got to wait and find out what's going to happen. But we don't think it's going to be what we've been seeing the past 5-6 years. They were just a good franchise that just couldn't get over the hump.
We know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we know.
We already know what's going to happen. They're going to get Bills Mafia all excited and thinking they're going to make another run, and then, the ceiling's going to fall on them. And then they're going to come up with all the excuses in the world. But Joe Brady, LSU, I think he was at Baltimore for a year before coming into Buffalo. So he was a coordinator on that LSU championship team, and so a lot of good things have been said about him and his offense. So but you're a Bills, so we exactly. Good luck, buddy. The Browns, they hired the former Ravens offensive coordinator, Todd Monken, and I'm just like, ugh.
Huh?
Yeah.
You mean the guy from this year?
Yeah.
Ravens offensive?
Yes.
Did they not watch the Ravens?
Apparently not. Apparently not. So,
Right.
a lot of questions going into Cleveland, going into the season, especially, every time you get a new head coach and there's a quarterback already there, it's either they're going to embrace the quarterback or be like, this isn't my guy. So we're going to see.
I'm just saying, I'm surprised the Browns didn't try to holler at that Indiana coach.
But the coordinator?
No, I'm talking about the coach from Indiana.
Oh, Signetti.
I just figured once you win a national championship and you're pretty good everywhere you go, they be trying to, trying to grab you from out.
This is true.
And he seems like, he don't seem like a guy that likes to control young men. He seems like a guy that promotes young men to be great, so he would probably do pretty good as a NFL coach. He's kind of arrogant too. I like it.
All he does is win. Google him.
Yeah, so
that's what he said.
I kind of want that guy in my locker room compared to some offensive coordinator that showed that his offensive coordinating skills are below trash.
Comme ci, comme ça, as the French would say.
I'm just saying.
You were right on that. You got a good point on that Kurt Signetti stuff, because it ain't gonna get any better. Well, it could get better, but you just did something nobody ever done in Indiana. You might as well leave on a high note. But they ain't come looking for you, so they should. I would have at least given them an interview. So let's have a little discussion.
All these coaching vacancies, and you giving the hotballs all these positions based off their performance in college football. Wow, and they had a better institution program to work with. This guy came from Indiana and won everywhere he came from. I was just saying, just might as well.
Yeah, let's see. You should have brought him in for a discussion. Or be like, how much will it take?
He just seems like a guy that would do well with grown men.
Yeah. He's like in his 60s too, so he
And he mean business when he
Yeah.
talks. He don't play.
Yeah. He's a straight shooter. Nah, hey man, very valid point. That's a very valid point. I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah, that's. Browns, y'all should have talked to him. At least have a conversation with him.
Yeah, for real.
Well, there's a few more head coaching spots
Yeah, they
open.
might.
Some teams.
Or he might have told people I ain't go nowhere.
Yeah, might, because they might have thrown him some money that he just be like, eh.
I went to the bank yesterday, and the teller was from Indiana, and I said, "Hey, should I go there?" I was telling my boy Mook we should take a trip to Indiana on the show a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "It's very lovely out there, but we all do leave." But you should. She said, "But you should visit though."
And that's probably why she's here.
She told me to go visit though.
Listen, man.
Coincidentally, right?
I think it's one of those places. If you're born there, you're ready to get up out of there.
But she did say though, perspective. When Havel plowing wasn't the best, but granted, it got bad snow up there. Lynn, basura, which is trash in Espanol, she said we should be happy we get at least plowed roads. Cause she's from a rural town, Indiana, where they don't even plow like that.
She really from country road.
Yeah, so she gave me some clear perspective. Like I said, all right, beggars can be choosers, huh? All right.
She might have been living on a farm or something.
Yeah, so.
Jeez.
Yeah, perspective.
That is perspective. Which is why I'm glad I'm from the Northeast.
Thanks.
I'm always happy to be from the Northeast.
I'd rather complain about the plowing than not get plowed at all.
Yeah, right. Right. They got to plow their way to school and stuff. They got to shovel their way to school and stuff. Yeah. Other hires, lastly, Steelers, they have hired Mike McCarthy. Very interesting. Depending on what Aaron Rodgers does, if he comes back or not, it's a little reunited moment right here between the two. But
Were they cool like that though?
they won a Super Bowl together.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if I leave and I'm playing for another franchise organization, I'm not trying to have a guy I already played for as my coach.
That is fair.
Why would I leave?
That's very valid points. Very valid.
So I'm hoping if he's gonna stay for another year or two, hope the Steelers even consulted him.
Yeah.
Cause that's just weird.
Yeah. It's like going back to that ex that you dumped.
Yeah, or like you having a party and you fighting the ex that I dealt with 5 years ago. It's like, whoa, what is she even? Bro, she's alive? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
This is true. I think one time, I think maybe like 1 or 2 times I went to a party and ran into an ex. And this was my face.
yeah, it don't happen to me.
Yeah, it was. I went to the bar. I went straight to the bar.
And part of the reason why it don't happen to me, because I don't mingle friends and my lady. Like, we cool, but I always try to keep a defense right there.
I wasn't expecting to see this person at this at that function I was at.
I'd have some questions. I'd ask some questions.
I was like, oh, okay, alrighty then. And I showed up by myself, so I was able to leave. I was able to be all right. Time for me to go. That's my sign to go.
Oh yeah, you gotta follow the signs.
Yeah.
Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
The sign's there. Be aware.
I had one. Me and this person didn't date, but we was cool. Then we weren't cool no more. All they're doing. I had a function, rolled up on me, just trying to have a conversation. I was just like, oh no, because our last conversation, it was all you're doing.
So you basically got to clear up all that debris on the bridge before y'all cross it.
Yeah, I was
that.
like, can we talk? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to this side of the room. So no.
Yeah.
That was another interesting day. I've had a lot of interesting day, people. I've had a lot of interesting moments. If I wrote a book, it'd be interesting. But yeah, I've had some interesting encounters.
You might have to write a joint book, Mook, because you know what I come across in my lifetime. So
I've had some interesting encounters with the opposite sex. It's some good, but a lot questionable. We ain't got no interviews today. We were supposed to have Joey on yesterday, but weather, people with snow, people's cars couldn't get out their cars. We're like, we'll get it. We'll do it again next week. Try it next week. But we're gonna move on. We got Bruins update. Oh, the Bruins. I think they won 15 straight at home after last night's win. Something like that. They are currently 31 and 20. 31, 20 and 3, third in the Atlantic Division. They got the 3-2 win over the Predators in overtime. It was like 15 seconds in overtime. They got the W.
I'll be honest. I just feel like certain names don't need to be incorporated with sports teams. Like the word Predator, just like, nah. We gotta get better. We gotta get a better name than that. And one of my favorite sci-fi franchises and character is the Predator. But like he's the actual predator. You know what I mean? Like he's actually trying to kill you and skin you and stuff. Just using the Predator is just like a free world, and we live in a world of predators. Like you got somebody in the White Office as a predator. You know what I mean? Like I just nowadays I'm starting to understand the new culture we live in and the oversensitive. But when I heard that, I'm just like, yeah, we don't need no team to be called the Predators, man.
Nashville, y'all gotta change your team name.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. It's the first time you probably really hear me say something like that, other than like, the Redskins and the Chiefs. Like, that's just a whole culture of people that you're insulting. You know what I mean? Because y'all can't tan. But, like, the Predators, that's just something that shouldn't be across sports at all. What you think, Mook?
I mean, it's a valid point. It's a valid point. Yeah.
Out of all the names we got, just
unless your mascot is the actual
Predator, we understand that.
Yeah, it's a valid point. I mean, shoot, you may be forcing teams to change their names. Might as well force them to change their names too.
I mean, that one makes a little sense.
And it doesn't associate with Nashville too. Should put a name that associates with Nashville.
I don't know what associates with Nashville.
I don't know either.
Predators, they shouldn't be associated with anybody.
Speaking of interesting encounters I've had with the opposite sex, I had an interesting one in Nashville.
Oh. Was that a Predators game?
No. We went to the spot. It was like one of those spots. It looked like a house. But inside, it's actually a club when you walk inside, but outside it looks like a house.
Okay.
So you think you're walking into a house. And if anybody knows me, whenever I'm in a club, I don't like being in sections. I don't like all that. I like to be out and mingling with people I don't know because I already know y'all. So why are we just sitting here?
Hanging out all night.
Yeah, we could do this at the house.
Yep.
Right? So there was these two young ladies. I'm talking to them. They're friends, and I'm talking. We're just having a conversation. And then one walks away, and the other one is telling me how she's plotting on trying to hook up with her friend. I was like,
oh, there were two ladies?
Yeah.
And they was about to snip?
Well, I don't think one knew.
You got me on the camera doing the snip.
Yeah, I don't think one had an idea. The one that walked away, I don't know if she knew what was going on. But the one that stayed and that was talking to me, she told me her whole plan of what she's gonna do and how she's gonna make it happen when they get back to their hotel. I was like, oh, this is very, very interesting of you for sharing this information with me. Like that, I didn't ask her, but okay.
She had to bounce her idea off somebody to see if it was a good plan, and a stranger who didn't judge.
Yeah,
you were the right person to bounce that off of.
I was just like, oh, you need somebody to watch? That was my response.
And if y'all see how I did, like me and Mook speaking code, so sometimes I have a whole conversation with Mook and doing hand signals and certain sound effects. You will have no idea what I'm talking about, and he'll be over there crying, laughing to death. So.
Well, yeah, that was a night in Nashville. I never forget. And later on that evening, sent me a snap, and she was like, "Thumbs up." I was like, oh.
You should have said, "Can I be a piece of paper?" for the adults. If y'all don't catch it, that's on you.
You know who getting them paper, them college players, but this weekend, we had them college boys was hooping. These freshmen was hooping. AJ DeBonson set a record.
We got to talk about AJ.
He set a freshman record with 43 points, a BYU record. The freshman from Illinois, I think he had like 46. There was another one had
He's
40.
the one there from Kansas, right? The one they recruit?
I think so, yeah. He had 46. There was one more that had a 40. There was a few 40 balls dropped this past weekend. I was like, these freshmen are hooping.
Yeah, they balling, man.
And did you catch the BYU Arizona game?
Yeah, I caught some of it.
I caught the
I'm an Arizona fan.
I caught the last 10, 15 minutes.
Caught some of it.
Yeah, it was a good game. BYU made that comeback. Well, that was just a great defensive play. That I forgot who made that block, but that was such a great because he had it, and that rotation. He understood that rotation and that block. Well, that was a good game. And then last night, UMass and Miami of Ohio. Miami of Ohio was 21-0. That was another good game.
They won again?
Yeah, they won.
Okay.
They won. They won 86-84. They were down for most of it, but then they came back in the second half.
They've been winning a lot of close games recently. Since they've been addressed, they've been one of the teams that aren't getting as much praise they should be, being undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated. They're number 20 right now in the polls, right? So, hey, man, some college basketball starting to ramp up right now.
That's what happened. They got to like 18-0, and that's when they first, or 19-0 is when they first got their first top 25 rating. It's like, bro, like it's not their fault. They play who they play. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, I think them and Arizona are the only two undefeated right now. But yeah, big game this weekend, Kansas and BYU. You got Peterson and, is that his name, right? Peterson?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You got him and AJ, so I think everybody knows who the top 5 picks are going to be in this upcoming draft, and 2 of them are going to be playing each other this weekend. But it's between AJ, Boozer, the Peterson, Caleb Wilson. I'm into the freshman from Arizona too.
KO Pete.
Yeah, Pete. He's also.
I was waiting for you to say that. That boy's solid.
Yeah, man. And a shout out to some of the New England freshmen that are doing their thing. The kid that's at Stanford.
Okay.
Okori. I forget his name, but I watched him at Cushing before he went to Brewster.
Okay.
But he's like averaging like 21 or something like that.
That's dope.
Top 10. And then Alex Wilkins. He's at Furman. I don't know where Furman is, but he's one of the top scoring freshmen in the nation right now.
That's dope.
A lot of mass and New England kids doing their thing.
Keep grinding, fellas. Keep grinding.
Oh man, we got boxing, Pedro. We got boxing. The big fight is this weekend. Yeah, you can take it away. I'll read you what Stevie sent me whenever we're ready.
Hey man, this is fight week. I'm excited. I can't wait, man. But before that, let me show you some highlights this past weekend of Raymond Muratalla defeated the Cuban Olympic gold medalist Andy Cruz. So this Cuban guy, very skilled.
What's that?
But I tell you, man, Muratalla showed a lot of heart, man. There it is right there. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Stevie said on that fight he's not surprised Cruz lost because he didn't have enough power to keep up with Muratalla.
He's absolutely right, man. Absolutely right. I tell you, man, Muratalla, I reckon to be forced with that. I tell you that right now.
Yeah. All right, and then Stevie said he's got Stevenson over Lopez. He says Stevenson will win by decision, and then he said Davis over Ortiz, and Davis will knock out Ortiz mid to the late rounds. There's the card.
The card, yeah.
Here it is.
It's stacked up, man. It's great. I tell you, man, it's going to be a great weekend of boxing. Like I said, I cannot bet against Shakur Stevenson until I see him lose.
Right.
Teofimo Lopez is great as well.
Yeah.
Very skillful. But I tell you, man, I don't know, something about Stevenson. He just something else.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah, and it's also a great weekend too because there's no NFL games this weekend too, so people could just lock in on these fights.
Absolutely, man. So how about you, Todd? What do you think, man?
About the whole card, or just because I didn't really pay attention about the whole card? I'm only worried about the main event.
So we got Keyshawn Davis. He's great friends with Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Against Jermaine Ortiz from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Sorry, bro. I'm always rooting for my home state guys, but Keyshawn Davis, I'm always behind him.
Fried chicken boys.
Yeah, fried chicken boy.
Then you have Bruce Shushu Carrington against Carlos Castro. Shushu Carrington, great fighter as well. He's coming up.
I'm not interested in none of them fights. I'm only interested in Keyshawn Davis and the main card.
All right, here's the thing. Carlos El Caballo Adames from Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? Against Austin Williams. I'm going for El Caballo.
Of course, they
El Caballo.
The horse. That's what they call him, the horse, the caballo. You know what I mean? I wonder why. And then you have Gerald Baby Miller from New York. He's been around. I mean, he was out at one point for like 2 years because of doping, stuff like that, but he's back. And of course, the last couple guys, I never heard of them.
See? Now you see.
Yeah, man. So it should be exciting. Wait a minute, real quick. It's actually another fight. Xander Sayas, he's a champion at 154. So that's going to be on as well this Saturday. But people are waiting for the best fight. There it is, right here.
Yep.
We're rooting for Stevenson.
Fried chicken boy.
In New York, Madison Square Garden, baby.
I mean, he from Jersey, so I'm sure he'll have a lot of people in attendance.
And I think this dude's from
Brooklyn. Madison Square.
Yeah, I think this dude's from Brooklyn. Tiafimo.
Well, he says that, but he lives in Florida. He's from Florida.
Oh, we ain't listening to that. We ain't hearing that thing.
Shakur from Newark, New Jersey, baby.
Yep.
And then from Marcy to Madison Square this Saturday. All right?
Yeah.
Should be a great fight.
Yeah. Good fight. It's going to be cold this weekend too, folks, so just stay inside and watch these games. watch these fights.
Yeah.
If you ain't got to be outside, don't be outside. We got interviews. Then we're going to wrap this up. I mean, check these interviews out. Then we're going to come back and wrap this show up.
Coach, you just talked about it off the camera. You guys had, some two tough losses that, came down to one-score game. How good was it for you guys to bounce back and get this win today?
Yeah, especially back-to-back. We got home late from Zavarian last night. Tough loss. Come back. I thought we played pretty well early on. Let up too many threes. Second quarter on, but our guys responded well. Good leadership from our seniors. Cole, Boubacar, Duke, and Julian. And then when Jeremiah's playing well, that's our X factor. Really tough. So good to see him bounce back.
They cut the lead down to 8 going into the fourth quarter. And then you guys got it back to double digits. Just how key was that for that stretch when they made their run that you guys responded with a good run of your own?
Yeah, we did. We didn't get many good shots around that time, so we just kept defending, which was nice. We got the ball. When we did get good shots, we cashed them in. Probably missed a couple free throws, layups that could have extended a lead where we would have been good. But guys stuck with it. They didn't get down when something bad would happen. So like you said, definitely good to bounce back.
Defensively, you guys, your length gave him some issues, especially Boubacar, Ryan, and Jeremiah. Just what are the difference that those guys make on that defensive side with their length and also their inability to grab those defensive rebounds to not give them any second chance opportunities?
Yeah, those three and Cole, they're all long, athletic, pretty big. They can go out and guard in the perimeter. Sometimes some of those guys got in guards, other guys are inside. Allows us to switch. If we're locked in, I think it makes it hard for teams to score. And, did for them today, and we got to keep working on that, going forward.
Right. Lastly, this is kind of like almost at the last stretch of games before we got tournaments, before the state tournament, right? What do you want to see from you guys in these last stretch of games as you guys get ready to close out this season? What's some things you want to see from them to close out this season the right way?
Yeah, emphasize the way we're defending. How we want to defend. If we're switching, if we're blitzing, whatever it is. Make sure we're locked in. Rebound. I thought we rebounded our best in a long time today, so that was important. Then offensively, we need other guys to step up. So if it's another guard, the bigs when they get inside, they got to finish. So finishing possessions on defense, and having guys that'll be confident on offense and hopefully knocking shots down, finishing layups.
Coach, congrats on the win.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right, fellas, you guys just came out here. You got the dub 31-27 or something like that. But, how y'all feeling right now?
I'm feeling great, bro. Amazing, great rivalry game. Generational run.
How are you guys able to just, hold them off? It was a low-scoring game defensively.
Coach put us in, man. We just got at it, bro. Honestly, full beast mode, like straight up dogs. We are dogs. Intensity out the map, yo.
All right, for you had a big shot over there. They was chipping away, and you made a big shot that kind of kept them at bay. Just walk me through that possession, that mid-range shot.
Well, you gotta keep calm and composed. Games like this, it don't happen that much.
All right, so that's how you guys feeling about the season right now? How's everything going?
Honestly, we're 4-1 right now. I'm feeling great.
He's feeling great. You gotta get some media training, but he's feeling great. He plays better defense than his brother. Go work. Go work. Jake, big game for you guys. You guys jumped out them early. Just how good was it to set the tone for the game in that first quarter?
That was good. I think we came out the game really hot. We started in practice just all on the defensive end, energy, and we really focused on this game since we had a week off in between last week and this week.
Yeah, how much eager were you guys to get on the court? I know it feel like there was no rust for you guys in that first quarter because usually when you have that much time off, there's rust. I mean, what kind of played in a role for you guys having to start with the 10 days off?
It's just practice because we're practicing every single day as hard as we can, and coach just preaches energy, discipline, and hard work. So it's just starts in practice all week.
Your two big guys down low, him right here and Gabe, they're kind of the big X factors for you guys, giving you guys those second chance points. So that's how good is that for the guard play when you got two guys like that can get you guys extra possessions on the offensive side.
As a guard, them two make my job so much easier than it actually is. I got those two big kids running on the side with me, so it makes it easier for me to give them open passes, and yeah.
All right, man, congrats on the win, 12-1 on the season. You guys keep rolling.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir, go work. All right, fellas, you guys are coming off two losses by a total of 4 points, right? How important was it for you guys to just come out here and get the dub today?
We know we're a good team. We know we're a high ranking, so we know coming off those two losses on the away trips, we got to come back and restart on the home. This is just a fresh restart.
Jeremiah, for you, you and the Boubacar got a lot of offensive rebounds. Defensively, you guys contested their shots. Just how were you guys just able, because you guys had the height advantage, just how you guys able to use your athleticism to just deter them for what they want to do on the offensive side?
Honestly, practice. We work on it every day, work on rebound every day. You get taken out the game for not rebounding. So, if you want to play, you got to rebound and block shots and play defense.
Mm-hmm. They cut the lead down to 8 going into the fourth quarter. You scored 5 quick points, but then you guys were able to get it back. Just how key was that for you guys to get that lead back to double digits after they got it back to 10?
We know we came out to a good start. We slowed it down a little bit. We played down to their level. So at the start of the fourth, all the coaches told us we need to get back how we play on the practice and how they tell us to run stuff, and then we ended off the game.
Yeah, right. It's coming to the last stretch of the season. Just how you guys want to close these last few games, because it's tournaments are literally around the corner, and you guys want to put yourselves in a good position. It's just how you guys looking forward ahead to the schedule ahead of you guys and being able to close out the season in the right way.
Honestly, we're just taking it one game at a time. Can't do too much. Just one game at a time. Just focus on those games. And yeah.
All right, man. Yes, sir. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Go work out there. All right, fellas, another win for you guys. A wire-to-wire win. Just how good of a streak you guys been on since that Masco game?
Yeah, I think it just all starts in practice for us, just playing defense. We've really been taking pride in our defense, just trusting our offense. We got, a lot of guys that can score the ball, so we take pride in our defense, really.
Right. Andrew, you kind of gave a lot of second chance points. You was on that offensive glass. What did you see out there that, you saw that you could be able to be effective on that offensive glass?
Yeah, I just saw a lot of guys running around, not really boxing me out because they were mainly focused on Jacob. So I just saw opportunities to just crash and grab boards, make second chances.
Right. How do you like the way some of these guys stepped up? I know you guys didn't have Dom today, but some guys came and filled his role in. How do you like the way that they was just stepped up when their numbers were called?
It's awesome because we have a lot of guys who are really deep. You know, there's not a really big drop off. Everybody can play. We can score, defend, rebound, and run. So.
Right, we're about to get into. We're about to be in February. You know, it's like the last stretch of the season for the regular season. But what do you guys want to see from the team in these last stretch of games so you guys can try to finish the season strong and start the postseason on a strong note?
Just our defense. Just make sure we're in the right spots and help, not making mental errors because, you know, we want to prepare for the tournament because that's a big goal.
All right, and how key have these two guys been? You know, they're asked to do a lot of different things, offensively and defensively. How do you like the way these guys have been playing?
They're great, man. It all starts in practice because we go hard and it translates.
Yeah, how are you guys able just to, you know, feed off how the defense is playing him and you guys get those open opportunities on offense and able to, when your moment's called, you guys are able to execute?
Yeah, we know a lot of teams prepare for him, so, you know, we're just ready to step up. You know, if it's cutting to the basket or, you know, him setting screens for us, gets us open. So, you know, we just know that we have to step up every game and, yeah, so.
All right, fellas, congrats on the win.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Andrew, that wasn't so
Appreciate
bad,
it.
man. All right, folks, and we are back. Some high school sports update. You know, there was a lot of games that got canceled or got rescheduled because of the snow. Some games Mondays and Tuesdays got rescheduled. I mean, a lot of the teams posted it on their social media pages, so make sure you go check those out. St. Mary's boys, they won last night over Archbishop Williams. The girls defeated Arlington Catholic. Let me see. Lynn Tech is on the court. Lynn Tech boys, they're back on the court Friday. I believe they're taking on Kip Academy. Lynn English is traveling to Everett tomorrow. I believe Lynn Classical is at home tomorrow, or they're at Malden, one of the two. I think they're at Malden tomorrow.
Our game's definitely going to be happening Thursday and Friday.
Tomorrow, so far, yes. If not, if any updates come, the teams usually update them on their
It's supposed
social
to be
media.
like negative 2 degrees on Friday, right?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, some of these gyms be freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 degrees on Friday.
Jeez Louise.
And 1 degree on Saturday.
Oh, man.
And 7 degrees tomorrow.
This is the dog days of winter right now. January, February. We survived. We're almost over January.
This is what I got to deal with.
Yeah.
-2 on Friday.
That's what I tell people. If you survive January and February, you're good. You're good. This is like the worst of it. This next month or so. Yeah, that's about it. We'll be back next week. Make sure you go out there, help somebody that needs helping if you see them. I went to the liquor store yesterday. Dude was like, "No cut water today." I was like, "Nah, I just came to grab some juice." But he ain't had the pineapple one, so
I don't know why he even asked. Yeah, the Mai Tai?
They did, but I was in the mood. I did grab some champagne though.
I might grab Mai Tai.
Yeah.
Give me lit.
Oh man. We're out of here, folks. We'll catch y'all next week.
Get you one. Whoop.